This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Chrissie Wywrot. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I am doing very well. How about you?
I'm excellent, my friend. It's a great pleasure to connect with you. What part of the world are you in right now?
I am in the state of Michigan in the United States.
Sweet. Tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history?
My talents on LinkedIn, my networking.
Ooh, who did you learn that from? Oh, there's a baby. Yes! I love it. I heard a baby in the background.
Oh my goodness, that's really good hearing.
It
wasn't that far away.
Well, it's family life, and I love authenticity. So yeah, you're a mother.
I am. I have 3 little ones.
That's wonderful.
So where did I learn networking? It's always been a natural talent for me to engage with others. And I was actually working in the NFL, National Football League, as an overseer of the website when social media became a thing. And I found that I actually have a very natural ability on social media, engaging with others and drawing people in with messaging.
That's amazing. You are going to love the person that I just spoke to, which will be the episode before. I am fascinated by how individuals line up on this podcast, even though they're randomly chosen. Wow, you're going to love the 2 last persons. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, so let's deal with adaptability. Who did you learn that from?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Adaptability. I think that's just something that I have honed on my own. It's an innate desire to always improve self.
And I mean, definitely there are challenges that go with that. Why will you continue though? I guess people are looking at you like, why wouldn't you just choose what's normal, right? And then it can be safe and you can do that repetitively. But to choose change consistently, it's like, ouchie. Why will you nevertheless choose to be that person who walks in adaptability?
Oh, I'm just that person. So I'm a risk taker, and I actually study the Enneagram, which is a personality type structure that teaches us our ego. I'm an 8.
Okay.
I'm an 8.
All right.
I'm an 8 with a 7 wing.
Oh, there we go.
So intensity is my deal. So I'm actually a sexual instinct 8, which means I am intensely intense. So for me, having my own business and using social media is a rush of what's going to work, what's going to go through, and just engaging with people regularly is something that it's like on a high.
When you were with the NFL, who did you work with?
The Detroit Lions.
Sweet. Intriguing.
Yeah.
So
an innate competitor as an 8.
Exactly. So tell me about the business you run now.
So I am a consultant for 6- and 7-figure businesses, helping them use LinkedIn to increase their visibility. So I work specifically with influencers and people who are trying to generate business through LinkedIn. And I use my ability to write and to generate content that I know people are going to respond to. I do that for my clients. So I interview them and work with them to generate their posts on LinkedIn.
Where's the best place for someone that's listening to connect with you?
On definitely LinkedIn. So it's linkedin.com/in/Chrissie Wywrot with an IE and 2 W's.
Wonderful.
My last name.
Any websites?
Same thing, ChrissieWywrot.com. So it's ChrissieWywrot.
Love it. We'll definitely have that in the show notes. Tell me one other thing that you've done, Chrissie, consistently over the last 3 years.
Yoga, hot vinyasa.
Ooh, I was just changing a light before this conversation. I was dimming the room down a bit, and I was telling my wife, ooh, I need to do some yoga. How does it make you feel when you're doing yoga?
Okay, well, as a type 8, for me, yoga is all about the intensity. So when people tell me, oh, I need to do yoga. Where do you go? And I tell them, I don't do relaxing yoga. My yoga is all about intensity and seeing how far I can get my body to go and strength.
I would think so. Why would you suggest to others that are listening, though, those who are even that type 8, right? That person who pushes themselves. Why intensity? Why would you suggest to them that they even consider yoga?
Oh, so what I love about it is that it's only your body. So there's no weights, anything like that. It's just your own physical strength and building it over time. And on top of that, it's an amazing correlation to mental challenges in life. So basically, when you're doing a yoga pose and you're struggling, the moment that you want to get out of it is when you need to mentally tell yourself to stay in it, because your mind gives up before your body does. And so it's a good test of sticking with something even when it's incredibly uncomfortable.
Love it. Amazing audience. Again, you're hearing it live from Chrissie Wywrot. Chrissie, let's switch gears for a moment now. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Chrissie, what is your earliest childhood memory?
That interesting question. Honestly, my earliest childhood memory is my mom coming into my bedroom and telling me happy birthday.
How old were you?
And I think 3. It's weird. I just remember it. I was in a crib.
Why do you think it's so clear?
Because it was pure delight, I think. Just pure doting on me, which is something that, I don't know, it's just something everybody wants, right?
So I'm guessing this is the morning time, right?
Yes.
Because it's first thing in the morning. She walks in, and the first thing she says is happy birthday. And of course, you're awake, right? So you're at the age where you can, you're standing in the crib? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're sleeping all by your lonesome, yeah?
Yes, I was an only child until I was 6.
Okay. How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
I've always craved that kind of doting and delight. As somebody who is an 8 and who is somebody who struggles with vulnerability, I think that's something that I just crave, that pure happiness.
That's intriguing. Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory?
I would love that.
I'm fascinated by the social aspect of what can occur when one does not expect something, like from the perspective of I need this, but how necessary it is. And I think it's appreciation I'm touching on. Like, we require appreciation. It definitely helps, yeah? But it's not something that we... and I'm saying we because we're very similar in personality types with the Enneagram. And it's just like, it helps. And just to see you as a child being in your own, your own corner, right? In your crib, being that individualistic individual, and you're there and just seeing the beauty of what a mother's love could bring to the table, understanding who you are. I find that to be beautiful.
It is.
If we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
Buddy Holly by Weezer.
Sweet. All right. Well, we've arrived at our destination. But before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready, Chrissie?
I think so.
Chrissie, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
3.
Wow. Do you believe in God?
I do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
I do.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Oh my gosh, more than 8.
All right, Chrissie, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Chrissie Wywrot, what would you say that is?
We can always be better.
Love it. Can I add something?
Sure.
I'm just fascinated by your last name, so I just say Wywrot. We can always be something better. Wywrot.
Yes.
Chrissie Wywrot, this has been such a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I just appreciate the opportunity to talk to your audience.
I appreciate you being here. Again, Chrissie Wywrot, thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you.
Welcome.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.